folks, I'm Colonel Failure, and this is an unusual view. You don't see this very often. Yes, it's American Truck Simulator. I'm sat on the wrong side of the cab, and I'm carrying... Oh, I can't remember what I'm carrying. There's a button here that will probably tell me. Machine parts from Santa Cruz... No, from Reno to Santa Cruz. Tremendous. It's actually quite a haul. But first things first, I'm just going to... quick look at this this beautiful truck that is not mine. It's on loan from the company that I'm currently working for, as you do. Right, let's get ourselves on the road, shall we? Now, I'm not particularly proficient at this game. A statement, I'm sure, will not come as a surprise to anybody who watches me on a regular basis. However, I'm not particularly proficient. I do have a somewhat cavalier attitude to the rules of the road, and as a result, you know, fines, they do happen. So I've played a bit of Euro Truck in the past and found it rather enjoyable. For the same reason that everybody else does, I imagine, it is rather enjoyable. But let's see how we get on. I'm relatively early in my career. I think I've made like 3-4 runs in total. Largely I was deciding whether or not to commit this to virtual celluloid as a memento for the future. Right, let's just ease a little bit further forward here. And then let's put a foot down. Go, go, go! If anything's coming, they should be watching out. Middle of the road, we're not overly bothered about that. Obviously, you know, I do my best to be courteous towards other road users, but when it comes down to it, I'm driving a truck, and if they can't stay out of my way, then that's their lookout. Okay, we got a left coming up. See, look, I'm indicating and everything. Now, if I can get into this junction before the lights change, then I'll have right of way. There we go. Oh, look, there's motor straight past here. Oh, beautiful. Okay, good. So I started out in Reno. I picked it largely at random. Everyone was obviously going to go for Las Vegas as a place to start off, particularly if you're not American. But I thought, no, Reno, it's up and coming kind of a town. Actually, it's flaming enormous. So, having played this fella learn how to drive. So, having played the European version, you know, the reality is not terrific in terms of distance, but that doesn't stop it being fun. You know, it's not like a racing game where they've simulated every last square inch of track. Where am I going? Straight, and then I've got a left coming up. Okay. We'll ease it back down from this flaming road hog who doesn't know how to brake properly. And for those of you of a technical leaning, those of you who want to know what fantastical gear I'm using to drive this with, it's pretty much the same kit that I use for my interstellar truck driving simulator, Elite Dangerous. So I'm flying on a joystick here, driving on a joystick. Flying not in trucks, no. And it's interesting. The throttle controls both the accelerator, the gas pedal, and the brake, which is interesting because the midpoint is where the braking happens. So if you see me braking abruptly, you know why. It's not just the fact that check out that for some cornering. Didn't really clip too much at all there. Beautiful work. Let's indicate. Let's show our intentions here. Way, he's down. That feels like a gap. No, it doesn't feel like a gap. And now I'm in the wrong gear. Change it back down. I'm using sequential gears because, I can drive, and therefore using gears is the way to roll. Right, let's get going. Eyes front there. Right, there we go. And that's a red light. So that's a red light, and we're on the wrong side of the road. I thought I had a bit more space there. I'm pretty sure this guy will get the idea once I ease it over. There you go. Don't school bus. Oi! There you see. Judicious application of the brakes on his part there. Avoided a horrific catastrophe that would have been, the talk of local news. So, the one rule is, I've never driven in the US, but the one kind of rule that I haven't completely got to grips with is the ability to turn left on a red signal. See, if I'm lucky, this fella will do it. No, see, they've not. I don't think they've applied you know, you're able to turn left on red, or are you? No, I'm pretty sure it's left. You're allowed to make it. No, not left. A right. You're allowed to turn right on red, which makes sense because you can just peel off onto the onto the road without getting in anybody's way. But so far in the game, I've tried it once and I got a fairly hefty fine for my trouble. So I'm sticking to European driving laws on that front. Right, what do we got? There you go. I'm merging. Quick look in me, side mirrors there. This is one of those games that you really would benefit from one of those, you know, wacky doodads that you clip onto your baseball cap. That what's it called? Like head tracking software stuff. So that if I glance to the side ever so slightly, it actually follows my head movements. I've seen people do it, and I thought at the time that, you know, maybe that was a bit of overkill. But actually, this is the one game where that makes complete sense. Other fines that we've had so far, apart from speeding and ramming things, I'm sure you'll see both of these happen. I'm in a hurry. Yeah, let's get it in 17th gear. Come on, sunshine, boot it. Let's rock. Is failing to stop at a way station, which was something that I hadn't encountered in my previous trucking career. So that came as something of a rude surprise. But in fact, there's one coming up now. Are they going to ask me to go in? Nope, not asking me to go in. Fine. Stuff it. They're weighing that bus. Ha ha! Sucks to be you, bus. Let's overtake here. I think. There we go. Because you know, this is a game where I didn't touch him. Oh, come on! That just cost me 900 quid. That did. Ease down, ease up. Give me a more appropriate gear here. Something like 11th. 11th is a good attacking gear. That's a good get things rolling. And I dropped down at 30. Some jackass didn't let me in when I was very clearly using both lanes at the same time. Anyway, let's. How far have we got to go? 318 miles. It's going to take us 8 hours to get there. And for those of you unfamiliar with the delights of SCS's trucking series, don't worry, it's not actually going to take 8 hours. If you look in the kind of bottom right of the screen, steady on bottom right of the screen, you will see that I am eating away the time quite nicely. And it's forecast that we're going to get there at 6 p.m. By the time we're getting close, I think we can probably estimate 5:30 I'll be arriving. Given that that estimate is based on me obeying the speed limit, which, while the law are not present, I'm reluctant to do. If I'm honest, I'll go as fast as this thing will allow me to. Yeah. See, didn't ram him that time. Now we'll take the racing line around this corner. Trying that truck stays put. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Eases it through. Threads the needle. Oh, beautiful work. Okay, right, here we go. 80 miles an hour. This is now we're rocking. So we've already cut our estimated arrival time from 6:15. Now 5:45, as we do 83 miles per hour. And all of this, of course, is in the efforts of making enough cash to buy my own truck, or at least making enough cash so that I can get a loan to buy my truck, while at the same time gaining experience, which will allow me to unlock more fruitful missions in terms of jobs, I think they call them. We possibly ought to ease off just a smidge here, so I don't end up in the wrong lane again. See, I was pretty certain that Sacramento was going to be in the left lane and the right. There we go. Ease it down. Oh, we're doing 90 now. There you go. Oh, yeah. Go on. Foot down. Have I got a horn? No. Boy, easy tiger. 2 wheels. Holds it together. Alright, okay. Pulling that kind of swervy manoeuvre at that speed, possibly foolish there. Still, truck's still going, and it's not really my truck, so I'm not even that bothered. Let's get it into 15th. 15th is a good accelerating gear when you're doing 60. So yeah, the number of gears you have to play with is exciting. I imagine there may be 1 or 2 of you who drive these big fellas for a living. In which case, I apologise in advance for any derisive comments I may make. I think it looks like we've got a right coming up here. Oh no, I've missed me turning. That's a downer. Okay, right. Well, we'll rectify that here. So let's ease off a little. Let's drop it to about 7th gear. We'll probably do. I'm supposed to stop at this. I've stopped before the junction. That should surely be sufficient as far as the authorities are concerned. Right. Should I see if there's anything coming? No, looks pretty safe. Where? It's what you get for driving on the wrong side of the road. Now, do you want to back up? There you go. Now, clear off in your Range Rover. Go on. Do one. No? Alright. I'll give you a little bit more space. And I've got stuff behind me. Oh, no. You're letting me through. Okay, fine. Let's do that. Yeah, see, my instinct there was to go on there. Ah, no. I've nutted that guy again. I've got into debt. Right, you lot, get out of my way. Let's put the indicators on. Let's show my intention here. Nuts. I was saying something about the number of gears that you're in. Actually, I was apologising to any real truck drivers out there for any misbehaviour on my part, and I think we're past that time now. I think you've largely got the measure of how this is going to go. You haven't seen me try and unhitch the trailer yet. That's always good for a laugh. Right, where are we going? Come on, sat nav. Where are we heading here? Right, I want to hang a right here, and still not my truck. Not too bothered about it. Just as long as I'm net positive out at the end of this run. It's the only thing I'm bothered about. I can afford a fine or 2 along the way, but obviously, having a fine or 2 along the way. Not that helpful on the grand scheme of getting my own truck. Indicators. Ease it down. Yeah, so normally I wouldn't brake quite so vigorously. Coming up to that's good enough. Let's go. That greyhound can just wait for me. Right, up the tempo. Hop up a couple of gears at a time. Because this beast has got plenty of horsepower, so being in what would probably be an inappropriate gear is actually quite possible. Okay, so my optimistic ETA of 5:30 is gone. We're now aiming to get in for 7, but we're not against the clock on this one. I've still got 200 miles to go actually, while we rattle through Sacramento here. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. Don't want to get any more fines than I absolutely have to. Is there not an interstate we can take instead of this? Unfortunately, no fines for driving on the pavement. Where are we going here? Straight over. Hey, and a red light. Alright, okay. Plenty of sitting at red lights. Come on in. I'm good to go. Let's rock. That's quite a feeble horn, if I'm honest. Wait, where are you going? Don't you be getting any ideas? You've got a red signal. You and your Winnebago. 30 mile an hour speed limit. 26 is plenty, as the popular phrase goes. possibly over-revving it a little bit. But, you know, we're doing the right gear, and, well, we're doing the right speed, and that'll do. So we've still got 200 miles an hour to go, 200 miles to go. Now they're estimating my arrival at 7 p.m. Or maybe my missing that junction is what put me behind schedule. Come on, change. Yeah, you swine. Oh, now you do it. Hold on, let me get into a appropriate gear. Floor it. Right. So I'm taking something of an Indian philosophy with regards to some of these junctions. The ones where there's not a marked stop sign, for which one can be fined quite liberally. I'm going to simply employ might makes right. Therefore, I'm in the biggest thing. Everyone else can just get out of my way. This is going to be ugly. Alright, managed to avoid the plod. Right, okay, let's get it into 12th. Okay, 7:05, 7:07 now my arrival time. We're in a 55 mile an hour speed limit. And there's clearly some kind of police convention around. Ease down, ease down. I think we can probably get away with, let's say, 56, 57 before this guy, you know, takes it personally and slaps another ticket on me. Especially given the number of other vehicles that are exceeding the posted limit. About 59's enough. I know you want to make up some time here, but let's not be foolish. Right, he's left. Foot down. This is where we make up some time, because obviously the sat nav is basing it on me obeying the speed limit. But no, that's not happening. I'll go as fast as I possibly can. I'm running out of fuel. No one told me I had to pick up fuel on this jaunt. Okay. Well, I just passed a gas station. Is there? There'll be another one. Right? There'll be another one. If we ease back, try and get a little bit more MPG. Well, I hope the company that's employing me on this jaunt are prepared to pay expenses. That gas station I just passed better not be the last one. We're on Highway 5. This should be, you know, there should be a gas station every other minute. There you go. I've eased it up to 4 miles to the gallon now. Luxurious. Whoop. Steady, steady. Keep calm. Okay, anything on the map? What have we got here? Not at that range. Talk to me here. There's one off at this junction. Right, we'll come off here and fill her up a little. And then we'll get back on and wend our way onwards to Santa Cruz. So I have saved half an hour with this jaunt. Easy now. Oh, no. Again, rather savage on the brakes. Come on. Indicators on. Anything coming? Doesn't look like it. Let's go. We'll pull into Shemron here. I wonder if you can see what they did there. Oi. There we go. Hopefully my trailer isn't going to clip the edge. Should do it. Right. Go on in. Fill her up.
This